I mean, Democrats are kind of in trouble right now. Let's pull this up because we've been on this for a long time. Pull this up real quick, Mom. I just want to show you this. CNN put out one of their latest polls. You know, they've been hitting these polls lately. Have you guys seen this? Like,
No.
Democrats have lost over 2 million registered voters.
Yeah. Yep.
And Republicans have gained 2.4 million voters. This is a 4 million point swing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, you know, they're in panic right now. And a lot of it has to do with all of these fake campaigns trying to reach out to men. They're not connecting. Did you see Mom Donnie trying to bench 135?
Goodness, bro. 135, dude. Come on, man.
And look, did you see them plates? It looked like they were 35s.
Yeah.
It didn't look like they were 45s.
It didn't look like they were 45s. They tried to say it was 135.
They tried to say it was 135. It looked like there was 35s on each side.
He looked like what... like, yo, you don't know. Why would you do that to yourself, dude?
Bro. Let me see if I can pull it up. Did you see this, Jake?
I saw it. Like, I saw the headline, but I just went by it. I didn't care.
Okay. Let me see.
But hold on. So
here we go. And this guy is leading. He's probably one of the most popular Democrats right now, even though a lot of them don't want to back him because he's such a socialist. They're afraid.
That's
But when you look at the numbers and popularity,
he's pretty popular.
So he is one of the top, like up there, almost beating AOC.
that's it's crazy because that shows you how ignorant people are on the left. And I'm not saying that disparaging. I'm just saying, like, if they knew what his what he wants to do, and where are you going to get this money from?
Right.
Like, it does.
New
none
York's
of it makes
already
any sense.
They're already drowning with the
immigrant
thing. So I don't know where they're gonna get the grocery thing. He wants to,
He wants to subsidize grocery stores, do government-run grocery stores. Like, are you kidding me? That's communism. But anyway, so let's just play this. This is, why men are falling away from Democratic Party, and the numbers unbelievable. Anyway, first of all, Jake, are those 35s or 45s? Can you see that?
I mean, from here, it looks like 35.
Like, those look small.
Hey, man, you know what? You never know. Sometimes they do stuff with plates.
Yeah.
This is how you move up in the polls.
This is how you move up in the polls. First of all, look at his grip. Everything about it shows you this dude has
never touched the weight.
Yeah, he never.
Yeah. Let's go.
Watch my man.
Let me get one more.
That guy holding it
He
all.
doing it every, like his foot came off the ground, his arms all twisted.
He said, "Yeah."
Yo, so everybody was roasting this dude. Eric Adams, he made a video of him at the same event, and he went and got on the bench. Did you see it?
Eric Adams, like,
he looks strong.
He's fit.
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Who's Eric Adams?
The mayor of New York.
Okay.
The black guy
Yeah.
that said, immigrants come here.
Yeah,
And then what was it, like 2 years later? Look, I don't know where we're going to get the money to feed all these immigrants.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after he started talking out against about Biden, then they came after him.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Pull it up, Mom. Here's Eric Adams on the left side.
Let me get three.
Hold up.
Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Take your hand off that bar.
Yeah. Why is he on the bar,
Why
man?
you all on that bar?
But look how he was using fingers on Eric Adams. This one, he's got the front side grip. Like
That's how
And
you
anybody who lives, when somebody can't hold, so you gotta go.
get that
You
front
gotta
side
go there. Yeah, that's like,
and Eric Adams.
how he's doing it. That's when, like, you're just there for support.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah, just to make sure you don't hurt yourself. But so Eric Adams posted this, and he started calling him Mom Scrawny. Yo, have you noticed that, like, they're all trying to take the Trump playbook now with, like, giving people nicknames? Gavin Newsom did like this whole Twitter rant where he
Oh, my
was
goodness.
trying to be Trump, but it worked. His poll numbers went up.
Yeah, he's a front runner.
Yeah,
He's a front runner.
Yeah, but he's just playing the game.
yeah, he's definitely playing the game. Yeah, but they're in trouble, man. Like the numbers are bad. They're not connecting with men. People are leaving the party. Their biggest stronghold is with, quote unquote educated white women and black women. Everything else they're hemorrhaging.
Yeah.
And then it's because of stuff like this. When you got this is Jamie Raskins talking about how bad it is that Trump is cleaning up DC right now.
And the military is not supposed to be used for ordinary law enforcement purposes. In D.C., he was talking about cleaning up the graffiti and, dealing with the blight of homelessness, which are obviously local, not federal issues. And he's trying to militarize our society, intimidate his political opponents. The whole idea of picking cities based on their partisan leadership is absurd. I mean, there are lots of Republican cities and towns struggling with crime. Everybody is across the country.
Tell me which
Crime
ones.
has always been part of our history. And yet crime is down in D.C., for example. It's
Because
at a
numbers are being,
30-year
we talked
low.
about
Yeah.
It's down in Baltimore. It's down in Chicago. But the point is that in our system of federalism, the different branches of government and the different departments of government are supposed to work together. If Donald Trump thinks he's got some great ideas for Chicago or Miami or Houston, Texas, or whatever, he should call a summit for the White House and say, hey, here's some ideas where the feds can work together with states and localities, not have a series of rolling National Guard.
They don't want to work together with him. They're opposing anything that he wants to try to do. And the problem is it's not that he has great ideas. It's one idea. Stop the crime, clean up the homeless. Like that's it.
That's it. And it's
working. Let's show someone from DC right here.
Oh, she's black.
She's black, and don't she look like she's related to Joy and Peace?
Yes. That's their little sister.
President Trump has not even had control over Washington, D.C. for 30 days. And I have on my For You page video after video showing D.C., specifically Union Station, and how clean and safe it is. People don't understand how big of a deal it is, specifically for Union Station, because there is a bridge, whether it's the bypass, it's either 95, 395, or 495, where the homeless, as well as people who are abusing drugs, as well as the drug dealers, they just squat. It's clean. It's all gone. This was also an underpass bridge where people would throw their wastes. So you would drive on the main road, and to the left and right of you is nothing but trash. It's all clean. People don't understand how big of a deal this is, because the Capitol is right there within like a 6 or 7 minute walk. And then also local residents, they did not like walking there, whether in the daytime or the evening. Some people would take taxis just to avoid any type of encounters. And people have been talking about cleaning this up for a decade. And you mean to tell me President Trump hasn't even had control for 30 days and he cleaned it all up?
First of all, that
Exactly.
looks like she is the long lost in between sister of
Joy,
Joy.
right? Yo, I said that.
He just said that.
Did you hear me say that?
I heard you say that.
And speaking of them, remember when we first met them? They was they was some of those Christians that could not see. And we watched. I remember the one show that we did for her. Like I always tell y'all, she did that whole song she wrote about Trump being a narcissist.
Yeah.
I remember her saying that at the show.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
and like you see the shift. I've seen it with so many people. Jordan for a long time, he was like fully like, oh, this guy's an idiot. Oh, he's a racist.
I never thought he was racist. Never thought he was racist.
Well,
I thought he was said
a goofball.
said some goofball things. You know, he's very bombastic.
Yeah,
That's
you're fired. You're a loser. Like, he wasn't the image of what he wasn't the golden
Presidential,
calf. He
yeah.
wasn't the image of what a
Yeah.
president had been programmed to us for. But we don't even understand is that, like, just because they have shaped this form and this image of what a politician and a president is, that was all a spell anyway.
Yeah.
That was all brainwashing anyway, to get you to pick who they want you to pick. So to bring in this outsider, and one of the things that really won me over with him, when we were, just to get back to that, when you were talking about that, was watching him on that debate stage against all those other Republicans, like 16 of them, and he was just destroying them, and talking about how he used to give all of them money and how it all works, and pulling the curtain back from what politics is. Like, that's what it was like. Okay, this is different.
Yeah.
He's not part of the system. He's not a part of the club.
Dave Chappelle's skit is with the whole Hillary thing.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Right.
You know, he told the truth.
Right.
You don't change the tax code, because I use the same tax
use the
code,
same code.
but your donors,
Right.
you know, use them too. So that's why you don't change them.
And he exposed a lot of how politics works, and a lot of the stuff that they thought was inside baseball. And they had, and the two-party system, the convention system, and the RNC and the DNC, they have stuff so much on lock, and it's so hard for people to even work their way up to be a presidential candidate, that there was no way. Remember all the news people saying there's no way this guy, he's a joke. It's no way he could win. Like,
No way he
that's
could
how he
win.
got in.
Laughable.
No way he could win the
Primary.
yes. Let alone the actual
Right.
presidency.
Right.
Like,
They didn't take him seriously, so they overlooked him. That's how he got in.
They didn't understand that. They never thought that an outsider could be stronger than the machine that they had built.
Yeah.
The machine was unbeatable.
Yeah.
but again,
The closest one, real quick, the closest one that we had was what's his name? And he only took votes away from George Bush. What's his name? Ross Perot, back in the 90s. He was the closest outsider to get in there, because he had great ideas and he was a great money guy, kind of like Trump, but he couldn't beat the machine.
Yeah.
yeah. But
What
again,
were you gonna say?
I was gonna say pride.
Yeah.
You know, is at the root of that. And how many people would say, like, oh, nothing's ever going to change. We're always going to have to deal with this. Politics is the government, the government.
Yeah, your vote don't matter.
Yeah,
It's
but
always going to be.
it takes people having hope. You know, it takes people praying.
Yeah.
It takes people stepping outside of their hopelessness and, you know, just what's the right word for that? Jadedness, complacency, thinking you got to get out of that. You know, it doesn't take everybody, but if we have hope, things can change. Because we could talk about all day how bad it is.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the other things that I latched onto with Trump was the fact that, like, okay, this is a complete shift in what's been happening in politics over the last 60, 70 years. Like, even look at the Republican Party now compared to the George Bush era. It's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you still have, of course, the Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Grahams, and all these like rhinos that are there still trying to hold up that regime and the establishment, you know, RNC guys. But Trump coming in, and then DeSantis and that whole ilk of like even Vivek, like these guys coming in and being able to move up the way they did and reshape what the Republican Party is, to the point where they had to break off the Lincoln Project that was like, we can never let these guys take over because they want the establishment to win so bad
And stay
with the status quo. So now you're looking at this entire shift in our political system. So that gives me hope. I'm like, this is a chance.
It was literally two sides of the same coin.
Two wings on the same bird.
With a little different, you know.
A pretend difference. They would the main things that they had different views on was gay marriage and abortion.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think at the root of it all, and this is what like if you look at most of the politicians, and there are some now that are coming up, but a lot of them, the lobbying, that became like it's become this horrible thing. All this stuff, it just the fact that there's an app now, a Nancy Pelosi app, they're watching.
All you got to do.
And
we talked about that too.
They're talking about banning that. They're talking about stopping them from being able to make trades.
Yeah, but they're watching her trade.
Yeah,
so people can make money.
She's traded better than Warren Buffett.
I had somebody tell me this weekend that they follow it and it works.
Yeah, I believe it.
I
believe it.
And he was talking about, you don't have to be, a genius to figure out, her husband is, in bed with all that, and of course you're going to get information.
She knows when. This is what they do. They know when policies are about to be put in place that's going to affect major corporations. So they know, okay, we're about to pass this bill in 30 days. Let me sell these stocks now because this is going to go down.
And her husband is,
he's the
hedge fund.
He's the one doing the buying and selling, so she can say, it's not me, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the reason why I brought that up is because, again, they say all the right things, but they don't do, their actions don't match up with what they say.
Yeah.
It's funny because what did Jesus say in the Bible? Listen to the Pharisees. Don't do what they do. Right?
Yeah.
You can listen to what they say. Don't do as they do.
Right.
And it's the same thing with they're saying stuff, but they're not doing it.
Yeah. Bro, like Trump, they're gonna do what they want to do, right? I'm gonna give you two sides of the spectrum. You see what Trump is doing, right? That is like a big change. He came in, did all this stuff.
All those executive orders.
Yeah, all the executive orders, the National Guard thing, and things are working.
The border.
Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
When Xi Jinping.
Yeah. He did the same thing.
They had like millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I don't even know the exact number to fix homeless issues.
500 million.
So Xi Jinping decided to come visit San Francisco. What happened?
He cleaned it up in one day.
He cleaned it up in a few days, whatever it was.
It was one day.
But it was clean as heck.
Yeah.
No homelessness. You don't see. And we've been to the Bay Area.
Yeah.
You know how bad it is.
It's one of the worst in the country.
But the difference is he swept it under the rug.
Yeah.
He didn't really clean it up.
Yeah.
He
just
did
got
one
him out of sight.
Yeah.
But
And then let them come right back after.
What I'm saying is it can be done.
It can be done. Yeah.
But they don't want it because it's money that they get.
Yeah.
Every year people make six figures for doing nothing.
Yeah, close to 7.
So again, and that's my point of saying all this is it's selfishness that you start to see little by little. Oh, this is why they're doing this.
Yeah.
But you have to pay attention because they will show you their intentions. They will show you, but you have to pay attention, right? And little by little, you gotta be. If you're honest, you gotta be honest. That's the thing. You have to look at it like, okay, what's really going on here? If you're honest, you'll see. Trump's not. He doesn't always get it right. He makes mistakes, but his intention, from the history that I've seen, looking at it,
this country better.
His intention is to do that. Again, does he get it right all the time? No, I don't think he does. But who do I want on my side? I don't want somebody selfish on my side.
Yeah. Or somebody who's secretly just out for themselves.
They smile in your face
right.
all the time. They want to take your place. They're backstabbers.
Let me read this comment. Rich said to bring it on a positive energy into the chat. Thank you for helping me propose to my wife. Our 9-year anniversary was 8/20. Thank you for making the moment so special and a memory we will never forget. Salute, love y'all boys. We love you, bro.
Hey, we love you too, man.
It was an honor for us to. Where was that at? The Tin Angel.
Yeah,
I think.
Tin Angel.
Yeah.
Yep.
9 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congrats, man.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, man. And we're happy for y'all. And we appreciate you jumping in and talking with us, man. It's always a pleasure when people that we know come in and talk with us on here.
Even
crazy.
if we disagree.
Yeah,
You know.
because we can disagree and still be family. Like we
Yeah.
don't always agree. Sometimes we get into it
Yeah,
on here.
yeah.
But it's never got to be what they make it.
Right.
Like, especially, man, when that Trump first term was rough, boy. Like, people
So-
were ready to just
Cancel you.
fight.
Yeah.
Remember when people were getting beat up?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shouldn't have voted for Trump. We played those videos early on in the podcast.
Yeah. It shouldn't be like that.
Let me show this video of another person in DC. This is a little more he's a little less joy and peace. He's a little more street. So there's gonna be language. Just
They said FBI, DEA, ICE, it's all that outside in Washington, D.C. I don't even gotta look over my shoulder no more. I'm walking around with this shit. I ain't hiding none of this shit. I'm walking blocks with this motherfucker. Listen, jump out on me if you want. I'm gonna scream. They gonna be here in 33 seconds. As soon as you jump out, get that shit up. Ah! They gonna help the shit out of me. Y'all niggas jump out if y'all want. Good God almighty, boy. I got some motherfucking help. Some backup. For real, you jump out, I'm gonna blow your ass. Look, they right here. Look. They outside. Look, God almighty. I could just scream. They gonna help me.
yeah. people are enjoying the fact that it is a little bit
Yeah.
cleaner. A little bit nicer.
They deserve that, right?
Yeah.
They deserve to,
yeah.
young man probably worked hard for all that bling. He deserves to wear it, right?
Yeah, he deserves to be able to wear it and not worry about if someone's going to run up on him.
Shout out to our boy Jordan. He's on the chat here.
Jordan.
He wrote this long thing.
Oh, gosh.
I think there's definitely a lot of quote unquote the end justifies the mean in politics. The politician, party, etc., do and say whatever they think will get them support to achieve their political goals. If they decide it's a goal that's worth it, they'll do whatever slimy, sellout, cringy stuff it takes to try to make it happen. And they use the act more, quote unquote, decently and polished in the public eye at least. But now their truer personalities are much more exposed.
Yeah. Social
Yes.
media has done that
Yeah.
where it's like you can see they can't hide anymore.
Yeah. Podcasts,
Yeah.
like they hid Kamala, but Bernie went on and what's
Flagrant.
Pocahontas was on
Oh,
there.
Elizabeth Warren.
She couldn't hide.
yeah.
And
that was a friendly
yeah.
podcast.
But you see like these long form
Yeah.
sit down and talk.
They don't do well.
Things are gonna get exposed.
Bro, remember how long Kamala went without even doing an interview? They were gonna, because remember, Joe Biden won without doing any press. He barely did any
Yeah, he
campaign.
hid
He was
in the
hid in the
basement.
basement, and he still won. That's how much the media had made people hate Trump. It was
Yeah.
like, we'll
Yeah.
vote for anybody. But they tried to do that with Kamala at first, but then it wasn't working so bad. Like everyone was saying, no, we can't have this. Then they had to put her out there, and it was just
Well, they still could with Joe Biden. They tried to still use COVID.
yes, that was the
Yeah,
excuse
yeah.
for him.
A
Yeah.
lot of it.
Yeah,
He's old.
Right, he's old. He doesn't want to get COVID.
Well, you can't use that in 2025
Right.
or
Yeah,
2024.
2024. Right.